I have a few more things I'd like to cover, and I can only go 5 minutes on my little video capture here. So real quickly, we left off with the quizzes, one for every chapter. Something else I should mention with the quizzes. The quizzes are not due until we cover the exam over those particular chapters. So let me say, for the first chapters 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3, those quizzes will not be due until you take exam 1. The reason I do that, I give you multiple attempts. So I would like you to take an attempt or two when we're covering the material. So say after you finish your chapter 1 homework, take your chapter 1 quiz while the material is fresh in your head and studying. And then you can take another attempt before the exam in order to prep for that exam. Or, for example, you get super busy in another class, there's a little flexibility. Do your homework first, leave the quiz if you're pinched for time. So there is a little flexibility built into the quizzes there, but once that exam is due, that's the drop dead date and they must be submitted. Homework, it's weekly, it usually covers 1 or 2 chapters. I think it's 1 chapter per week. Those must be completed in Connect via Blackboard. They're problem type questions and they can be sometimes time consuming. It may take you on average 1 to 3 hours to complete a homework assignment. And here's the biggie, I do not accept late assignments for homework. The reason is all the answers are going to be released after the due date. So it does me no good to allow you to make up work that you've already had the answers to. So you must, absolutely must get those done on time or contact me before they're due if you want me to make any accommodations there. A couple other notable items. These are fairly common. Please be on time. Be respectful of others, and make sure if you are contacting me to sign your name on all your emails and let me know what class section you're in. Since we are going to start the first class period with chapter 1 material, I would ask you to do introductions in Blackboard. Just log into the discussion board, click on it, and go to the introductions. I'd like everyone to go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and post your picture. I've already gone ahead and done that. And again, there's a little video tutorial for you if you have questions about that. Couple keys to success in accounting. You actually really need to pay attention in class. I know that's hard to do sometimes. Ask questions, come prepared with PowerPoint handouts, and take notes on them. This class is a 4-credit class. We move very, very quickly sometimes, and you will not have time to copy down everything you see or everything I say. So if you have those PowerPoints, it's going to save you a lot of time, and again, you can just jot down the information. Please try and establish a routine Wednesday afternoon. This is the time I dedicate to do my accounting homework. Unfortunately, the best way to learn accounting is through repetition and practice, and you know what that means? Time consuming. So expect to spend 4 to 7 hours a week outside of class studying and preparing for the course. And one of the most important things is to keep up with the work. If you fall behind in accounting, you're going to have a really hard time catching back up, and I'll tell you why. Because the assignments often build on previous assignments. The information that you learn here in the first 3 or 4 weeks is going to be critical to your success in the last part of the class, because we're setting the foundation. You need to learn this material really well so you'll understand what we cover later on. So we learn the basics and then we expand on all those later on in the course. Oh, if you're having difficulty, you need to take control of your learning activities and reach out for help. We will have a free tutor available to you down in the Learning Commons. I will post their information as soon as it's made available to me. There's also a discussion board available to you in Blackboard. I will automatically get an email when something is posted, so I'm usually fairly quick to respond, no later than 24 hours. So take advantage of that. You can set up study groups with other students. I know a lot of people do that. Or you can contact me during my office hours or at other times to schedule an appointment. And the very last thing, it helps if you can understand why something is being done. In accounting, if you understand the why behind what we're doing, then you don't have as much to memorize. And again, the best way to learn something is to try and teach it to someone else. So if you can explain it to someone else in your own words, you're going to understand it much better. I hope everyone has a great semester, and I look forward to working with all of you.